Thank you, Miss Francois. Um, it's wintertime, so it's cuffing season. So cuffing season, that's if you ain't got nobody you booed up with, it's time to get somebody. And I'm single, so my homegirl Monique, she always tries to hook me up with girls at her job. So she had this one girl, her name was Marianne. So I'm like, Marianne, what is she, white? She's like, yeah. I'm like, ah. You know what? After reading the book The Crucible, seeing the movie Get Out, and that cop that shot the brother with the ice cream in his drawers, so I'm gonna have to pass on the white girls. Had to pass on that one. So she had another friend, right? And her friend was the next girl she had. She was like, I got another homegirl name is Maddie Bell. I said, Maddie Bell, what is she, Latina? She was like, yeah. I was like, ah! You know what? I love my Latinas, and people think I'm Muslim because of my beard, but I'm not. I just try to stay away from pork. And I noticed that all Latinas flavor their food with pork, right? That's why you never met no Latino Muslims, right? You ain't never met Mohammed De La Puente. You ain't never met that dude. You ain't never met Enrique Abdul-Jabbar. You ain't never met that dude. You know what I'm saying? So said I had to pass on the Latinas. So then she said, all right, I got one more for you. I'm like, what's her name? She's like, Sim Lee. I'm like, Sim Lee? She's like, yeah. I'm like, what is she, Chinese? She's like, yeah. I'm like, ah! You know what? I love my Asian sisters, but they don't have enough attitude. I like a woman with attitude, right? And the Asian sisters don't have enough attitude, man. That's why they ain't got no TV show, right? You ain't never gonna turn on your TV show and see Housewives of Chinatown. You ain't gonna see that show, right? Cause ain't gonna be no drama on the show. Too nice. They gonna be like, you slept with my baby daddy. I slept with your baby daddy? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be no drama on that show. That's it. But let me see. So I guess the sisters. I'm trying to. If I get in a relationship, it got to be like my grandmother, my grandpops. They was married for about 50 years, right? And he passed away. He passed away in his sleep. And I always hear people say they want to pass away in their sleep. Anybody want to pass away in their sleep? Yeah, because it's painless. They say. Nah. You know what I say? I agree with everybody who say, yeah. I'd rather pass away in my sleep like my grandfather did, instead of yelling and screaming like all of the passengers in his car. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wake your ass up. So, but my grandma, what's cool? As they got older, they would she would tell me stuff about my grandfather. She would say like, your grandfather used to steal when I met him. He used to steal a lot. So I was like, yo, get out of here. So I asked him, I was like, yo, grandpops, you used to steal? He was like, ha, ha, ha. Your grandmother's lying. I ain't steal like that. I'm like, yo, you serious? He like, yeah. I only stole things that began with the letter A. So I'm sitting there like, what starts with the letter A? He's like, a watch, a car, a stereo. So I was like, oh man, grandpops was a kleptomaniac up in this joint. So that's pretty much it on a dating, And then I gotta find a girl who like cats because I had a cat, man. When my cat died, and I was really sad. Before he died, I took him to the vet because I had him for 14 years, so I was really sad. Let me have some hope. So I take him to the vet, and the vet goes, "Oh, he looks very bad, but there's a slight chance he might make it. A slight chance." I'm like, "Yeah," I get real happy. I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yes, but it's going to cost you between $1,300 and $1,400. I go, well, he ain't got a chance then. You know what I'm saying? Yo, because 1,300 ain't cat life money. You know what I'm saying? That's grandma hip replacement surgery money, man. And my grandma had a bad hip too. She got a bad hip. She raised us on a lot of nap time and a lot of slap time. You know what I'm saying? And she said when I was all down and depressed, she ain't had no sympathy for me, man. She ain't had no sympathy. She was like, baby, I ain't really with the animals, but it was said that a happy woman, and I was a happy woman, had 4 animals in her life. I'm like, yeah, 4 animals? She's like, yeah. A mink on her back, a jaguar in the garage, a tiger in the bed, and a silly ass to buy it all for her. R.I.P. to your grandfather. R.I.P. to your grandfather. That's my time, y'all. That's my time.